on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're gonna be back to work on our 2018 Dodge Ram. If you guys seen the latest video, we did get a lot of work done on the cab section and it's almost ready to weld in the new piece. But before we wanted to weld everything in, we needed some new door hinges, so we went ahead and picked up some new ones or some used ones from the junkyard. So let's go ahead and swap these hinges back onto here. And I think we need to do a little bit more pulling on the door post, so let's go ahead and do some pulling and swap the hinges in. So we got all the frame pulling done on the side of the truck over here. We got all the gaps looking nice and uniform all the way down through here. Now what we need to do is start working on the cab section. We already kind of prepped it up. We got all the paint off of the areas that we needed to, and we went and sanded everything down. And what we're gonna be doing here is trimming this section down here. As you can see, we did cut off a piece of the old rocker panel, and I'll show you guys exactly why. What we're gonna do is we basically cut this area off right here, and then we're just gonna line this piece up right here onto here. And then we can simply trace that over it and give it a nice cut. And that'll basically show us exactly where we need to put it on there. So let's go ahead and give it a nice cut. So we got this piece nice and trimmed up. Now it's time to go ahead and test fit it on the truck and see how everything lines up. So we got this piece fitted up here. Everything is lining up good. Now I kind of want to just take the truck off before we do all the welding because it's gonna be kind of hard welding everything up there. But all the gaps look good, and then you can see this panel just fit up absolutely amazing. It's basically perfect to that side. Now what we're gonna do is go to the junkyard because we do have to get some more parts. We have to get this spindle right here because, as you guys know, it is just broken and it's not allowing us to drive. And it was a big old pain getting this truck on the frame. So we're gonna go to the junkyard right now and get this spindle. All right, guys, so we made it to the junkyard, and check this out. Look at all these beds we have over here, but we actually already have a bed, and the truck we're looking for is somewhere over there. We actually took it apart already, and we just didn't bring the right tools. But man, look at all this carnage over here. We got halves of cars just chilling everywhere. Some Nissans, some Jeeps. Let's go over here and see what's going on. Dang, check that out. This place is crazy. This is where all the auction cars go to die. So let's keep on walking over here. Let's go. Here's another Dodge Ram right here, but I think this is a 1500 just by looking at the bumper. Got the dual exhaust. I'm sure we can pull some parts off of it if we need to. Oh no, oh there's the Dodge Ram actually we're looking for. It's a dually, but the front axle is actually the same. So let's go over here, see what's going on. And here it is right here. See, we actually had to, we already unscrewed all these bolts, but the one underneath there, we didn't grab the right socket. And I'm guessing somebody dropped it down. I don't know why, because it was lifted in the air. So we're gonna have to find a jack and somehow jack this thing up to get this spindle off, and probably go ahead and get the brake caliper too. Now it's time to go find a jack to jack that up. And now let me tell you, this is probably the hardest thing to do at the junkyard, because mostly every time a car comes in, they usually take that and sell it on eBay because it's a quick sell. So let's go ahead and see if we can find one. Check out this Ford. This thing is destroyed. Built Ford tough? I don't think so. Just keep walking. But it's crazy the kind of cars you see over here. Then we have just cars stacked up over there. Local junkyard is pretty cool. We have another Ford. Oh, we got a jack right here. So I think we found it. Let's go ahead and jack up that axle. So we just got back from the junkyard, and now we need to go ahead and start replacing this. And the reason why we did get a new caliper is because it is broken off over here in the back, and that's why the brakes weren't working. So let's go ahead and take all this stuff off and get the new stuff on there. So we got the old spindle off of the axle, and it just snapped right there. I guess that's the weak points of it. And we will also need to get some new ball joints because this one's shot, but we don't have them yet. So we're just gonna put all this back together just so we can drive it off, and then later we'll order them and get those swapped out. So let's go ahead and get the new one back on here. So we got the truck off the frame machine, and now we're gonna start working on getting this piece welded up. So what we have to do is start cleaning up all the metal, get all this old paint off of it so we can get it nice and welded up through there. Then we'll also do the same thing all up through here. So let's clean up all the metal, get the welder, and start welding this thing onto the truck. So we got this cab corner nice and prepped. We ground down all the paint, got all that off. Now we're gonna need to prep all this with some weld through primer. So once we put that on, and then we can weld everything up really nice, it simply just sprays on like some paint. So now that we have everything nice and coated with the weld through primer, we're gonna go ahead and grab this piece right here and put it on and get it welded on. So we got the cab corner on, we went ahead and put a bunch of vice grips all around it. It's ready to weld on, so let's get the welder and weld this piece in. So we got mostly everything welded up on the truck. We actually did run out of welding wire, so we're gonna have to get some more of that to finish this up. But we got most of this welded up. We will have to do more grinding because we did have a couple pinholes there. And so we'll grind all that up and this thing will be ready for some body filler. And then we'll get everything nice and filled and then we'll get this thing painted in. I'm still not sure what we're gonna do with these doors because as you can see, they do have a lot of damage on them, but they did work out pretty good to line everything up. Now I'm gonna give you guys a little Mustang update. We are gonna be back to work on this car here soon. We really just needed to get the truck done because I need something to haul a trailer and haul other cars and also metal and other stuff like that. So we're gonna be getting back to work on this car. We do have a lot of stuff we need to take care of. We are running into a couple of issues with the clearances of like the frame, and as you can see right here, this is where the bumper is gonna end on the factory car. So I'm not sure what we're gonna have to do, either lower the whole motor down and lower the whole body down lower so that we get that cleared up, or we can build a fully custom bumper, which is gonna be a lot more work. And it might look pretty cool though in the end, and then we'll just continue building everything else. We do have already all the frame rails done all the way in the back, and we are just thinking of how we're gonna do it, doing a lot of research, seeing how other people are building their cars. Like Ken Blocks, for an example, he has a 65 Mustang, so we are taking a lot of stuff from his car and other cars around. So if you guys know of any other Mustangs that are being built, just go ahead and drop them down below so we can, you know, learn from other people, learn from their mistakes, and just do our own thing kind of and learn from them. All right. Guys, so that's gonna be a wrap for today's video. We got a lot of work done on the truck. We will still have to do a little bit more welding, and then we'll do all the body work on the next video. We'll probably go ahead and paint everything inside, go ahead and trim all that out, and then start working on the bed, get that painted, and put the whole truck back together. If you guys enjoyed today's video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, drop a like, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram at vTuned.